All right, I think we'll get moving along. I apologize for the temperature in here, but hopefully it'll start to cool off a little bit. Good afternoon and welcome, friends and family. For those of you that didn't make it out earlier, welcome to the graduation ceremony. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jeff Lupke, and I am the division chief that has the honor and privilege of overseeing the Alameda County Fire Department Training Division and the professional development of all of our members. We are gathered here today to honor and recognize the first of many achievements for 7 of our newest members. Today, the recruit class of 2022 graduates, marking the transition from academy recruits to professional probationary firefighters serving our communities. I would like to introduce and ask that the recruit class of 2022 please join us. Thank you, recruits. You may be seated. I would now like to introduce Chief Hoagland and the Honor Guard. Please stand.
Please follow along the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Thank you, Chief Hoagland and Honor Guard. For everybody's information, the ceremony this afternoon is being live streamed and recorded for those that were unable to attend. I would now like to introduce Chaplain Larry Vold for the invocation.
What a privilege it is to serve as a chaplain in this wonderful department, ACFD. Would you pray with me? Our Father in heaven, we're grateful for the opportunity to be in this place today to celebrate with these recruits, these new probationary firefighters. We're so grateful, Lord, that you brought them to this place. 21 long weeks, Lord, of hard work. Their endeavors have been tremendous. But we also recognize, and they too, that without the help of family, support of family, spouses, significant others, friends, parents, and children, this would not be possible. So we give you thanks for the support base that each one of them has had. We ask that during the ceremony they would be mindful of how you've carried them along, how you've brought them this far, and you will continue to help them and guide them, to help them to be the best firefighters that they can be, and for the safety and well-being of this community. We thank you for the elected officials that have made this possible. We thank you for our chief, Chief McDonald. We thank you for his leadership. We thank you for his support. We thank you for his vision. And for all the administrative staff, chiefs, line personnel, we're grateful. And now, Lord, we pray that in this ceremony we might be mindful of the fact that you are the great first responder. Your word says that you are a present help in time of trouble. So, Lord, would you join us now, meaningfully, purposefully, and we thank you for what you'll accomplish. I ask this all in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
Well, welcome everyone. It's wonderful to have you here. It's kind of quiet in here. This is a celebration. These folks have been working forever. We really want to honor the hard work of our great recruits and also the great work and support from all of you. So thank you all very much for being here today. It's really an honor to have you with us. My name is Willie McDonald. I'm the Alameda County Fire Chief. I'm actually the extraordinarily proud Alameda County Fire Chief. And it's a wonderful day for Alameda County Fire. And I'm just really happy that you all are here. I'd like to welcome and recognize some dignitaries that have joined us here today. I'll begin with Fire Advisory Commissioner April Chan. And representing Supervisor Dave Brown's office, Sarah Odie, our Senior Policy Advisor. I'd like to also introduce chief officers of the department and some important members of our organization, beginning with Deputy Chief Ryan Nishimoto, Deputy Chief Eric Moore, Deputy Chief Jeff Lupke, Division Chief Derek Thomas, our Academy Coordinator, Fire Captain Brian Brooks, Fire Captain Scott Fitzgerald, the one and only Fire Captain Percy Brown, somewhere out there in the audience is a newly appointed Fire Captain Thurman Owens Wong. Firefighter Eric Robertson, and Firefighter Alyssa McGlotty. As I say, folks, this is a celebration. These folks have been working very hard, and I know that you've been supporting them so much over the course of the last 21 months, or 21 weeks. I know it seemed like 21 months to everyone, but it's a celebration, and anything you want to do, hoot, holler, clap, whatever, we're here today to celebrate your efforts and their efforts, and so let's have a good time. I'd like to say a congratulations to the 2022 Alameda County Fire Department Recruit Academy, and thank all of you. This is a wonderful day for Alameda County Fire as we welcome our newest firefighters. I'd like to thank you to the Alameda County Board of Supervisors and Susan Marinici, our county administrator, for her leadership and the vision to support our organization. And I'd like to recognize and thank our training staff, Captain Brian Brooks, our academy coordinator, the recruit training cadre, and your commitment to providing training, instruction, and great guidance and support to our recruits, and volunteering to come off of your assignments in the fire stations to positively influence and guide our recruits and prepare them to serve as a member of our response team. There's been also several members of the department that have committed themselves to investing in our recruits and providing instruction and assistance to the recruits throughout the academy, and I'd like to thank them very much. Thank you so much to the family members and friends of our academy recruits. 21 incredibly physically demanding and mentally demanding weeks, challenging training, instruction, dedicating countless hours in study and in preparation for the challenges that they were going to be facing the next day. They're at home, but they're not at home, and they're not available to their families because they're so invested in succeeding. They're working weekends, they're working nights, they're immersed to successfully perform and demonstrating their desire and commitment to serving our residents and providing service. Thank you so much for the support that you have provided them. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for your counsel. Thank you for your assistance and your encouragement and understanding of their intense commitment, the time away, the sacrifices, your sacrifices to get them through this academy in 21 weeks very successfully. So thank you all very much. Congratulations to the recruits, your commitment to learning, accepting, performing through the stress, the day after day demands, pushing you to your limits, your tenacity, your perseverance to meet and exceed the requirements. You have accomplished much, and we are very proud of you. Alameda County Fire is a very proud, highly respected, all-risk fire and life safety services emergency response organization. We are very proud, and it is an honor and a privilege to be invited to serve our residents. We are honored to do that. My expectations, recruits, for you is that you dedicate yourself to providing professional, highly skilled, superior, and compassionate service to our communities and our residents. That you embrace the opportunity to contribute positively to the organization and support the mission of the department and treat everyone that we serve with positivity and respect. To support our regional public safety partnerships across Alameda County as we better collaborate and enhance our capabilities to provide greater services and more available services. To respect those that were here before you and accept their support and existence for you. They want you to be wildly successful, and they support you as co-workers. To engage fully, to continue to develop, and to improve your skills to enhance your abilities to contribute to the health and excellence of our department. And to embrace our collaborative labor management relationship and culture as a contributing member of the Alameda County Fire Department. Congratulations to you, recruits. We are excited to welcome you into our family, and we look forward to serving our community with you. Congratulations on your accomplishments.
Thank you, Chief McDonald. I would now like to introduce the 2022 ACFD Recruit Academy Coordinator, Captain Brian Brooks.
Okay. All right, so thank you to everyone that is here to celebrate this huge accomplishment by these individuals. It has truly been a grind. It has been an amazing experience watching these 7 grow not only as individuals,
but as a team. I'm extremely satisfied with the foundation the training cadre has built for the recruits. It probably seemed as if it would never end, but at some point, you'll look back and be grateful for the challenges that were put before you. First off, I'd like to thank my wife, Rebecca, for supporting me over the last 7 months in this position that demanded 12-plus hour days. I'm beyond grateful for all she did during this time. Next, I'd like to thank my boss, Chief Lupke, and also Chief McDonald. Thank you for supporting the mission of the organization and the training division. The individuals that I could not have done this without and am most grateful for are the following cadre members: Captain Fitzgerald, Captain Carty, Captain Percy Brown, Engineer Owen Long, Firefighter Finnegan, who unfortunately is not here. He was my go-to. Firefighter Robertson, and Firefighter McGlotty. I'd also like to thank the EMS cadre and Nurse Haslam. And as the coordinator, I had the opportunity to bring in the individuals that are passionate in a particular skill set. I'd like to thank the following individuals who dedicated their time and energy to ensure these recruits receive their best training while in the academy. Captain Seth Anderson, Firefighter Preston, Captain Hill, Engineer Ekefee, Firefighter McCausland, Captain Hoagland, Firefighter Sam Berry, Captain Dutch Story, Engineer Melton, Captain Mengel, Firefighter Gonzalez, Captain Baldwin, Engineer Mosley, Firefighter Marino, Captain Mahar, Firefighter Smith, Firefighter Brenton Berry, Firefighter Burback, Firefighter Meyer, Firefighter Alcantar, Captain Truax, Captain Earhart, Retired Firefighter Wellington Jackson, Captain Hara, Captain Riggs, Retired Fire Marshal Darrell Jones, Engineer Richter, and Engineer Fleckner. As you all can see, we're very lucky to have individuals like this that are willing to pass along their knowledge and experience to help shape the future of our organization. Additionally, I'd like to thank all the on-duty crews that helped out. Now, I'd like to offer some words for the recruits as they move on to the next chapter of their career. Remember, this job is about attitude. Have the right attitude. And this is more than a job, it's a lifestyle. But at the same time, enjoy your time off with friends and family. Be great at this job. Be aggressive, challenge yourself, train hard. Continue learning your entire career. Stay physically fit, be humble, be prepared mentally and physically. Be hard to kill. Have the right mindset. And this is now your second family, as well as all the folks we have here. You've now been welcomed into the ACFD family. Hang out on your days off and build that bond. Take ownership, give back to the community and the department, and it will give back to you. This job is very rewarding. We do this job willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. You have your academy mates to the left and to the right of you. They're depending on you, and you're depending on them. Your life is in their hands. Their life is in your hands. Be active in the union. Stay organized. Carry on not only the Alameda County traditions, but fire service traditions. A few years down the line, pass on your experience and knowledge. Be good at cleaning. Take initiative. Know your equipment. Honor those that have died doing this job. Learn from what happened to them. Work harder the day after probation than the day before. And in closing, I'll repeat something that I've said many times over the last 5+ months. Attention to detail. Our number one job is to provide superior customer service. If you pay attention to the detail, everything else will fall in line. Your skill set will be dialed, your equipment will be ready. In turn, you will be efficient and have the ability to provide the superior customer service our communities expect of us. So it's been an honor and a pleasure as the 2022 ACFD Recruit Class Coordinator. Congratulations on no longer being a recruit and becoming a probationary firefighter. Thank you.
Okay, can I please have firefighter recruit Morales come to the podium?
Good afternoon, family, friends, and loved ones. On the behalf of the 2022 Academy class, we welcome you. Thank you so much for sharing this wonderful moment with us. We'd like to thank Chief McDonald and all the other chiefs here. This is truly a dream come true, and we will honor that, and we're blessed to be here, so thank you. I'd like to say, if there was one thing that was evident in this academy, it was every cadre member, online staff member that came to instruct were some of the best at their craft, and they brought a passion and a fire to see us grow and to grow this great organization that we're a part of. So thank you to all of them for pushing us to be greater, instilling the skills and values that we'll carry throughout our career, and for challenging us to not only uphold, but to strive to exceed the standards of the ACFD. Thank you so much for the foundation that you helped us build. We appreciate you. I would like to thank you, our families and friends and loved ones. We could not have done this without you. Thank you for taking care of our homes when we couldn't be there. Thank you for the warm meals when we returned tired and hungry. Thank you for comforting our children in our stead. Thank you for lending an ear when we were stressed out and needed to vent. Thank you for understanding when we couldn't be there for you. Thank you for your encouragement when we felt overwhelmed, and thank you for your love and support. We appreciate and love you all. We couldn't have done it without you. As you look around at our class, though small, probably the smallest in the ACFD history, we're still a large representation of the community that we're going to serve. We have many types of ethnic backgrounds to include Chinese, Hawaiian, Irish, African American, Mexican, French Canadian, Nicaraguan, just to name a few. We have a first-born generation American whose parents made their way to this great country and who is now going to spend their life serving and giving back. Amongst us, there are many bachelor's degrees, 2 teachers, a Division I basketball player, an aircraft electrician. 2 are married with children. We have an Army Ranger and a Marine. We come from all walks of life, but share one common thing, is to serve the community that we love. We've been grinding for the past 23 weeks, whether it was virtually for the first 2 weeks to ensure everyone was safe from COVID. We made it through an extensive EMS academy. Day 1 at the tower where chaos and stress were created, and we were given just a taste of how hard we were going to have to work in this academy. We endured together through San Francisco Day, completing tasks many of us had never thought we were capable of doing, but we did. Which in return showed us the importance of teamwork and not quitting on yourself or your teammates. We made it through Hose Week, which was more difficult than we could have imagined. We conquered fears of heights and claustrophobia. We learned about auto extrication, roof ventilation. We learned about the importance of vitamin I. For those of you who don't know, that's ibuprofen. We had many nights up studying till 1 a.m. and then up at 4 a.m. to go for the next day. We were taught a firefighter survival mentality, which is always keep on fighting. Don't ever quit on yourself, your crew members, your family, and those we have the privilege of serving. We developed skills and discipline that can be applied for the remainders of our lives. This has truly been a journey that has brought us together, and I am proud to have done it with you all. To my academy class, my new family, throughout this academy, we have fought through blood, sweat, and tears together to get here where we are today. And throughout this difficult journey, there were many times where we could all think about how hard things were and just getting through to the next task, and at times just making it to lunch or even just making it to dinner. We experienced many sleepless nights, many moments of struggles where we had to dig deep, and daily we were placed in a position to find our why. Why were we willing to endure this? Why are we willing to go through all these things? There were moments of pain, but through it all, we were able to overcome together. So I ask you to remember those times, and remember the foundation that was built these past 23 weeks. But I also want to talk about a little refocus, because throughout this academy, we've been focusing on just making it through the day. We have such a great opportunity to be a light to the community we serve. And I want you to remember, when our community sees us, they see trust and inspiration. Trust that they're going to be given the best care possible. They see inspiration because they think, that could be me. I know that because that's what happened to me. Beyond professionalism, which we all have to maintain, there's also a chance to show kindness and empathy and love. Remember to be humble. Remember to always work hard and to strive to be better than we were the day before. Remember to honor those that came before us, to be an example no matter how big or how small the task may be. Remember to give back to those who come later in the future. Remember to train hard, not just so we can come home to our families, but so our brothers and sisters can come home too, so that our community members can keep their family members home with them. Remember to find yourself an out and not to hold on to all these difficult things that we're going to see. Remember to love and cherish your families, and don't ever forget the reason why you answered this call, because that's what it is, it's a calling. Remember, we have the opportunity to be the light in someone's darkest moment, and there is no greater thing than to spend your life serving others, and we are blessed with that opportunity. Don't forget it. In a moment, we're going to be asked to take an oath to defend our country, the state, an oath to serve our communities. So I want to do something with you, if you would. I want you to close your eyes just for a moment, and I want you to think about all the peoples in our community that we're going to serve, in every district, in every battalion. Think of your families and friends that live there too. Think about those from every walk of life, every size, color, creed, orientation, the well-off to the homeless, the diabetic, those living in care facilities, the sick and the injured, those that will one day call on us in their worst time of need. And I want you to make a promise, not just to me, but to yourself and to them. When you give that oath, think of them. Think of everyone that we're going to serve. You're going to have to think of everyone that we're going to be able to show kindness and love to. Think of our community and treat them like they're your family. You're going to be a light in the darkness, and can you do that? Not just for me, for yourselves, for our community, for our great organization that we are a part of. That's all I have for you. Thank you, everyone, for this time. We appreciate it. Appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Firefighter Morales. And now, Chief McDonald will administer the oath of allegiance, the moment we've been waiting for.
Recruits, please stand, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of California, against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. Recruits, please be seated. I would now like to invite Captain Scott Fitzgerald to join me on the stage to assist in individual recruit badge pinning.
Good afternoon. Would we have the families that will be pinning each probationary firefighter please line up to the left-hand stage or left-hand side of the stage here, and I will call the firefighter's name alphabetically. You guys can go ahead and head over that direction now. Go ahead and continue up those stairs there. And Chase, if you could help get them in alphabetical order, that'd be great. All right. So, first up, we have Greg Atai, and pinning will be Mom Donna. Also up there will be Dad, brother and sister, and girlfriend Catherine. All right, next up we have Pedro Briseño. Yep, let's get that picture now. I've been known to jump the gun a little bit. All right, next up we have Pedro Briseño. And pinning will be Justine, his mother and father, and his siblings will be up there as well. Next up will be Andrew Burgess with his wife Megan and his 2 daughters. Next up will be John Harvey. and pinning will be his mom, Catherine. We'll also have his dad, John, and his sister, Jill. All right, next up will be Steven Morales with his wife, Raquel. Next up will be Wilson Morris. Pinning will be his mom, Elizabeth. He'll also have his father, brother, and girlfriend on the stage. And finally, we have Shanice Ubaldi. Pinning will be her father, Doug, and her mother, Uilani. Congratulations, recruit class of 2022. I'd now like to have, let's give a round of applause. if I could now have Firefighter Maglotti, one of our 2022 cadre members and former recipient of the Sekou Turner Award, please come on up. And at the same time, if we could have Mr. Greg Turner come to the stage for this next award.
All right, so the Sekou Turner Award is dedicated to the memory of firefighter Sekou Turner. Sekou was a member of the 2001 Alameda County Fire Department recruit class. The deaths of the 343 firefighters at the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001 only added to Sekou's pride in becoming a firefighter. At the graduation ceremony in October 2001, Sekou stated, "It made me proud to know that regardless of where you work, firefighters are willing to lay down the ultimate sacrifice." Firefighter Turner died in the line of duty May 22, 2002, when he went into cardiac arrest while working at the scene of an EMS call in District 16. He had been on line for less than 7 months. This award honors the memory of firefighter Sekou Turner for his positive attitude, commitment, and dedication towards the fire service, and the recipient of this award will be the recruit who displayed the most enthusiasm, commitment, leadership, and inspiration during the academy. The class of 2019 has voted. The Alameda County Fire Department and Mr. Greg Turner are very proud to announce firefighter Shanice Ubaldi as this year's recipient of the Sekou Turner Award. Please join me in congratulating Shanice Ubaldi as the 2022 Sekou Turner Award recipient. Captain Percy Brown will now come to the stage and present the Sharpest Axe Award.
Good afternoon, everyone. I must apologize because I don't have a fresh haircut. Arsenio finally beat me with the better haircut today, so I'll get you back. It's an honor for me to present this award to this recruit. It's a prestigious award, and all of them have worked hard, but we got to give it to one. The Sharpest Axe Award is given to the recruit that has achieved the best overall performance through the Firefighter Recruit Academy. So please join me. They call him John, but I'll call him Toby. Harvey, the 22 recipient for the Sharpest Axe. It's Toby, everyone. It's Toby.
Okay, we now have a video that I'd like to introduce. This captures briefly what the recruits went through over the last 21, 22 weeks. If I could have everybody sit out in the audience and leave the stage, we'll get going.
The 2022 ACFD Academy was a rigorous 21 weeks that exposed the firefighters to a broad spectrum of skills often required of a firefighter. In this time frame, they worked together as a team learning fire suppression, hose operations, ladder skills, ventilation techniques, rapid intervention skills, forcible entry, auto extrication, wildland tactics, hazardous materials, rope rescue, driver operator, and they combined many of these skills for multi-company operations. Join us as we take a look back at the 2022 ACFD Recruit Academy.
Water is our solution to our problem. Don't be stingy with the solution. Flow. Cool that room down. What's that doing? Pulling it down for us? We're not there to just put the fire out. We're there to make tenable space for any potential victims and to make searchable space for us, right? Sure. So we need to cool that room.
The most challenging part for me was definitely hose week. It was absolutely physically hard, mentally hard. We had just gotten through San Francisco Day the week before, and then going into the week we had hose week, and we were challenged as a team. Like the foundation that we built for San Francisco Day, that was put to the test during hose week.
Very quickly we learned that teamwork was incredibly important. Progressing 2.5 while flowing down a hallway, you needed to be backed up by your teammates. You needed to know that you were on the same page and that when you said push, you were getting that push. We succeeded as a team, and that week really shaped us into the team we needed to become.
Individually, the most challenging thing for me was firefighter survival. And I'm a big guy. I don't like being confined, put in tight spaces. And then you blindfold me, it gets a little bit worse. And then you put me in a box full of wires and things that are, catching on my bottle and pulling on my mask and ripping my Velcro and stuff like that. Awful.
So for me, the most enjoyable was low-angle rope rescue operations. We got to go offsite a lot and train out in a sort of environment that we would encounter on a real call. and getting to utilize those skills and go down a slope, intercept a victim, package them correctly, and get them back up there safely.
Or it's your eyeball where you're gonna cut, right?
Yes, sir.
Keep an eye like, okay, that's my target.
I really enjoyed auto extrication and forced entry. You get the opportunity to break things, play with cool equipment, heavy equipment, tools, things of that nature. And we had a really great cadre come down and support us in doing that.
For me, the most memorable part of the academy were our frequent live fire burn days. We had been working in the classroom and on all the drill grounds, preparing for those moments, and then actually being able to see fire, interact with it, and put it out was really fun and really great work.
The most enjoyable part of the academy for me was going through this, and with my brothers and my sister, the camaraderie that we had together, developing that bond and becoming just a unit together. It will always be memorable, and I'm glad to have done it with them.
It was just an amazing academy as a whole. The multi-company evolutions that we were able to go through, how they really built us up and built our confidence in different topics and subjects, from firefighter safety and survival, RIC, hose, ladders. They really taught us and provided the foundation for us. And then they expanded us and challenged us to be in uncomfortable situations so that when we go out in the field, we'll be way more comfortable as firefighters.
For me, the main takeaway I got from this academy was stay hungry, but stay humble. You know, there's always more to learn, and it's important that you push yourself to find those learning opportunities.
And really, with a good team behind you, backing you up, or being part of that team yourself, there's no limit to what you can accomplish.
Now that I'm graduated and I'm getting ready to go online, I'm looking forward to more learning opportunities. That transfer from the classroom to the real world is going to be a challenge, and I look forward to it.
So this moment feels surreal. I've dreamt of this moment for a very long time. I am excited to be a member of this organization and to serve the community that I grew up in.
Mom, I just want to say thank you very much for everything that you've done for me, all your love and support throughout all the years. I couldn't have gone through this academy without you. To my friends and my family, thank you for being patient with me and for motivating me every single day to pursue my dreams. Also, Catherine, thank you for your patience, sticking by my side throughout this academy. Also, thank you to the cadre. Thank you for pushing us every single day and showing us what it takes to be members within this organization. And lastly, I would like to thank the Alameda County Fire Department. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and can't wait to get started. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the cadre for everything they've done to help us get to this point. The online crews that came down, even the offline personnel that came on their days off to help us out. CAL FIRE for everything they've done, for the 2 seasons I was there to help me out to get in the position I am now and everything I learned. And finally, I'd like to thank my family for their support, especially my mom for always being there for me since the beginning of this journey. All I want to do is make her proud.
I want to thank the department, the members, and the cadre as a whole. After I got hurt last year, I really didn't think I'd have the opportunity to come back and attempt this a second time. So for me to be able to do that, that really meant a lot to me. I want to thank my wife, Megan. Without her devotion and support, this wouldn't have been possible in the slightest. I need to thank my kids for sleeping through the night every time I had something stressful going on the next day. I want to thank anyone who mentored me in any capacity, various other fire departments, employers, anything of that nature. I need to thank my orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Jeffrey Mann. And finally, I'd like to thank my family and my in-laws, Dave and Mary Ellen especially. Dave, thank you for loaning me your time, your tools, and your technique.
Mom, Dad, Jill, Team Harvey, thank you so much for all your support. If it weren't for you guys, 4 years ago when I sat you guys down and told you I was going to quit my job and become a firefighter, I wouldn't be here. So I thank you guys wholeheartedly for all your support. I also want to thank my friends for supporting me throughout this journey. And lastly, I'd like to thank the ACFD Reserve Program for helping me prepare for the ACFD Academy.
I'd like to thank the Chiefs for seeing something within me, for giving me this opportunity. It means so much. It's truly a dream come true. It's a true blessing. Thank you. I'd like to thank the cadre and the online staff for all the skills and the professionalism that you displayed. It's truly life-changing to have gone through these things with you guys. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank my academy mates. You're more than just academy mates. You're actually like family, my brothers and my sisters. Thank you so much for going through all this, for pushing me, for inspiring me to go harder every single time. Thank you. I would like to thank South Bay Regional Fire Academy. Thank you for helping build the foundation for it got me here today. I want to give a shout out to Captain Alex Lee, San Jose Fire Department. Thank you for your mentorship, for your leadership, your guidance, for the late night phone calls, helping me with the interviews and applications and everything. Thank you so much, sir. For the example that you set, I hope to be a firefighter just like you, sir. To my brother Mike Biafana at San Jose Fire, thanks for going through the process with me, for doing all these things. I appreciate you. I love you, brother. And I want to thank my mom. Thank you so much for all your love and your sacrifice. Thank you for everything that you did for us. Thank you for teaching me how to endure and just seeing how hard you worked for us and the love and the care that you gave. I appreciate and love you so much. I want to thank my 2 beautiful daughters, Leilani and Alana. This is for you. I want you to know that to never give up on your dreams, that you can do anything you want to be. You can be anyone you want to be as long as you're willing to put the hard work, as long as you're willing to do it. The world is yours. I love you so much. I'd like to thank my beautiful wife, Raquel. I'm lost without you, and I appreciate everything that you do for me and for our family and for the love that you give and for our daughters. Thank you for holding it down while I was busy and I was gone. Thank you for all the meals and helping me with my uniforms and just for taking care of our daughters and our family. And I love you so much. And lastly, and most importantly, I'd like to thank God for opening the doors and giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Firstly, I'd like to thank the cadre for showing me what they know and sharing their knowledge. I'd also like to thank my wonderful girlfriend Julia and my family, my mother Elizabeth, my father Ken, and my brother Jonah. Without your love and support, I wouldn't be here today. In everything I do, I think of you. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to thank the cadre, the members of the organization, all the online crews that came down to the tower to help us. Thank you for your wisdom, training, and discipline. I would like to thank my mentors, everyone at Kenwood Fire Protection District, Sonoma County Fire Protection District, CAL FIRE, Battalion 13, Station 48. Thank you for the experience and the guidance. Lastly, I would like to thank my family, Mom, Dad. Thank you for trusting and supporting me in my career change. Thank you for believing in me, and thank you for all of your sacrifices.
Nah,
I got 2 camera angles. You don't need to restart it.
I got it, Ken. I got it.
You sure?
Yeah, one take. We're gonna. I need to thank everybody in any varying fire.
Matt, just picture it. Your family's there, right? You
crap.
take your family, right?
Yes, sir.
Your family's watching you right now, right?
No, I'm nervous. Okay.
It's mentally draining as well because it's your. Nope.
I am extremely honored and I feel blessed to be here. To be here.
I need to thank my wife, Megan, for her unwavering support and devotion. I mean, really, without this, I wouldn't have been able to get.
The 2022 I gotta learn this line.
Wait. Okay, I'm ready.
And a little bit more energy.
Oh, wow.
3, 2, 1.
This week.
You know, one that comes to mind would be going through the smokehouse with a 2.5 with a nozzle at the oh man.
Yep, there is definitely a nozzle. All right. Okay. Game time. Okay.
The 2022 ACFD Academy was a rigorous 21 weeks that exposed.
At the end of the week, the recruits were introduced to vehicle fires and basic principles of extinguishment. At the end of the week, the recruits.
I feel like I'm almost there. Maybe not. You might need to use somebody else for all these. I'll go do the evolutions versus do this.
Okay. Okay, start over. Okay. I mean, did Toby have this many? How many takes did Toby have? Okay. Okay, you sure? Okay.
Looks like we'll get all the command staff and everyone else that was up here back up on the stage. So while we wait for them to come back up, I think it's really important to give a huge round of applause to Ken and Brian. They do an amazing job on our video, and without them, we wouldn't be successful. And I still think it's not fair that I follow that tough act. I mean, there's so many outtakes that make me laugh every time, so. All right, my name's Eric Moore. I oversee support services, and I get the wonderful opportunity to see these young men and women come up through our fire department and be a part of our fire department. So with that, we're gonna be short in my closing remarks, and I'd like to take this opportunity to say on behalf of our training academy, cadre, the administration, and the firefighters, both past and present, congratulations to the 2022 recruit graduates. And I'd be remiss to not take this opportunity to recognize a valued member of our organization. Without her support, her guidance for the last 22 years, this department would not be where it's at today. So, Sue, could you please stand for a second? So, thank you. You can sit down. Thank you. I know she'll be upset at me for doing this, but she has been our amazing rock that has helped our fire department be successful, and she is going to be retiring August 1st, and I want to wish her a healthy, safe retirement, and thank you for all that you've done for our department. All right, to all the elected officials, community members, thank you for your support. Your continued support allows ACFD the opportunity to deliver the highest level of service to all citizens. To all the family members, and I think I addressed you at family night, thank you for the support you have provided these 7 individuals for the last 5 months. Without your support, this special day would not be the same. Please keep in mind that the need for continued support and encouragement as these recruits transition from recruit firefighter to probationary firefighter. And now, to the 2022 firefighter recruits. Take a moment to reflect about all the efforts that have brought you here today. The countless hours completing ladder throws, hose pulls, EMS drills, team building exercise, and yes, even push-ups. You have now successfully completed 1 chapter of your career with the Alameda County Fire Department. There will be many more chapters in your career. And as you transition into your next chapter, I encourage you to continue to learn, find mentors both inside and outside the fire service that will guide you through the good times and the bad times. Develop long-lasting relationships with both the community you serve and live. Each one of you received a badge today. However, this is just not any badge. This is an ACFD badge, and I encourage you to wear that badge with pride. By accepting this badge, I expect you to wear this badge with pride, trust, and respect. You now represent all those that have sacrificed so much before you and all the future firefighters that have not entered into this profession. Never forget how hard you worked to be here today and how hard you need to continue to work to be ready for any event that comes your way. Congratulations. And now I'd like to call our Academy Coordinator, Captain Brian Brooks, to release the 2022 recruit class for one last time.
Thank you. Real quick, too, before we're dismissed here, we're inviting everyone over to 21st Amendment. The union's got an open tab for a little bit. I don't know if we have enough room for the Ubaldi fan club, but we'll make it work. Just kidding. And then also there's some backdrops for pictures, family photos. We have an American flag and the logo on the back. So. Without further ado, as the Academy Coordinator and the official last day, 2022 recruits, you are dismissed.